Cooking a Christmas turkey, for some people, is a terrifying challenge. People are frightened of overcooking it, undercooking it. How long do you put it in the oven? What do you do with it? How do you prepare it? What I'm going to do is show you 5 very simple steps to make it so very easy. And really, trust me, believe me, there's nothing simpler than roasting a Christmas turkey. These black feather stubs are the sole reason the bronze turkey disappeared. They were seen to be really unsightly. What's absolutely crazy is the white turkey, of course, has got the same amount of feather stubs, but because it's got a white pigment, you can't see the feathers. So, the 5 easy steps to cooking your Kellybronze turkey. Number 1, how to prepare it for the oven. Number 2, how to cook it to absolute perfection. Number 3, what to do with the turkey when it comes out of the oven. How long are we going to rest it for? Number 4, how to carve it. And number 5, how to serve it. Step 1, preparation and what to do with your Kellybronze turkey when it arrives. It will arrive in a box like this. First thing to do is to open the box up. We're going to take the cooking instructions out, the meat thermometer, and then the giblets are in the cavity of the bird, the back cavity. So take those out to put those into the fridge to chill them quickly. If you have room, then put the whole of the turkey into the fridge. If you haven't got room in the fridge, then close the box and store it in the coolest part of the house, which is probably the garage. Beware of cats and dogs, they do love the turkey. And we're just going to put this in the fridge, along with the giblets. So, it's Christmas morning. What to do now? Well, 2 or 3 hours before you're going to have your Christmas lunch or Christmas dinner, you've got to go and take the turkey out of the fridge. The reason for taking the turkey out of the fridge early, before putting it in the oven, is so you can, what we call, rest the meat. It's important not to take it from a very cold atmosphere and put it in the oven which is very hot, because you'll shock the meat. Take the turkey out of the box, and if you want to, you can give it a good wash through with nice cold water. Place the bird in the tin breast down. Now that's very, very important. Now the reason for putting it breast down is all the fat deposits of the turkey are down here on the back. So when you're cooking it, the heat is going through the bird, through the fat, and then the fat is going down through the breast, and it's basting itself. You don't need to baste a Kellybronze turkey. Because it's so mature, because it's got that fat marbling, it bastes itself. So the bird's breast down. Then we want to season it. So we take a pinch of salt, sprinkle it over, and then here's the pepper. And now if you do like onions, I'd like to put just a few onions around the outside of the bird when roasting it, just to give the stock a little bit of flavour. So, turkey's breast down, onions around the bird. Don't forget your giblets. This is such an important part of getting a wonderful stock. You take your giblets and you just put them around the breast. The giblets consist of the heart, the liver, the gizzard and the neck, and that will give you a beautiful stock. So when you've got your bird like that, all you do is put that to one side of the kitchen 2 or 3 hours before putting it into the oven. The reason for that is so the meat will come up to room temperature, so we don't shock it when cooking it. Step 2, how to cook your turkey to perfection. And it's a bit later on in the day now, the turkey's been resting. You've probably had a few more glasses of champagne and are starting to giggle. But don't forget, you've got to put the turkey in the oven. It's been resting for a good 2 or 3 hours, up to room temperature, and we're going to put it into a nice hot oven. Now you notice with the turkey we don't use tin foil. The reason we don't use tin foil, or recommend using tin foil, is because you tend to get a steamed skin rather than a nice brown crispy skin. If you really do want to stuff the bird, maybe stuff the neck cavity, but if you go stuff the whole of the cavity, the heat can't get through the bird and it won't cook as well. Stuffing's beautiful with turkey, yeah, but maybe cook it separately. The final thing to do before putting the turkey in the oven is to get a cupful of water and just pour it into the roasting tin, and what that does is it stops the bird sticking to the tin. Very, very simple. Nice hot oven. Slide it in, shut the door, and we're going to forget about that for about an hour and a half. Let's talk about temperature and time, because the big question is, of course, how long do you cook your turkey for? The reality is most turkeys are overcooked. The Kellybronze, however, is a very, very special turkey because it's so mature. It's got a lot of fat marbling running through the meat. Fat heats up quicker than muscle tissue, and so therefore it conducts the heat through the bird. It's the same principle as a well-marbled steak, cooks a lot quicker than a lean steak. As a rule of thumb, it's probably best to run your oven at 180 degrees and cook it for about 20 minutes a kilo. That's a Kellybronze turkey. If you're using an Aga, use a hot oven, because that's similar temperature, about 180. If you're using a fan assisted oven, then it's probably about 140 degrees instead of 180 degrees. But the best way and only sure way of telling whether your turkey is cooked or not is by using a meat thermometer. Just by inserting this into the meat, you can see exactly what the meat temperature is, and it makes it so much easier and takes all the guesswork out of it. So, turkey's the main ingredient. Why don't we go out onto the farm now and see what makes the Kellybronze so special and why it tastes so good. So here we are in the woodland with the Kellybronze turkeys. You can see they're all completely free range. It's a fantastic way of growing turkeys. The Kellybronze turkey is natural season. That means they hatch late spring, early summer, and so they're going to be 6 or 7 months at Christmas. It's great to watch the turkeys in the woodland because what they're doing, of course, is eating and behaving naturally. They're walking about, foraging, eating the bugs and eating all the natural things, the leaves, and it's those natural flavours that once they've eaten them, they come through into the meat. And what's special about the Kellybronze is the breed's very important, but then we grow it to maturity, flavour comes with maturity, that has the biggest single impact on flavour. Of course they're all free range, I mean these, you can see it here. They're drug free of course, but then we dry pluck them and we hang them as you would a pheasant. Turkey is a game bird and it should be hung. And then of course the cooking is very important as well. But what you have got to do is put that whole perfect chain together and you'll get the very best turkey you can get. The turkey's been in the oven for about an hour and a half now, and we're now going to take it out and turn it over so we can brown the breast off. So you take the turkey out the oven tin, you get a pair of oven gloves, and what you do is you just pick the turkey up, hold the knuckles of the bird, and you turn it over in the roasting tin. There are all those lovely juices in the bottom, and then we just pop it back in the oven to brown the breast off for the last half an hour. Step 3, presenting and how to rest the turkey. So we're going to take it out of the oven. Lovely crispy brown skin on the breast. Let's put the oven thermometer deep into the breast and let's see if it reaches temperature. So she's now cooked. Now what we mustn't do is carve this immediately. The reason for that is you have to rest the meat. As it's come out of the oven, what happens is all the muscle fibres are big and they've expanded.